I welcome all of you once again to my class. My name is Joel and today I am going to take the fourth lesson of Standard 3. I am dealing with ICSE syllabus Cordova Publications. Please like, share and please subscribe to my channel if you like to hear my further chapters from this textbook. Now let's go to the lesson Value of Time. This story is about Mala who loves to play all the time. So in this lesson you are going to study about a girl named Mala who likes to play all the time. She does not value time. She does not give importance to time. Read and find out how she learns the value of time. So in this lesson you are going to study how Mala learns the value of time. The characters in this lesson are Mala, Mala's mother, Mala's friends, ants, squirrels and bees. Now scene 1. Mala is playing outside with her friends. Soon all her friends say bye and leave. Mala is still playing alone in the park. So in scene 1 you can find Mala playing with her friends and she is alone in the park. Mala, let them go away. I love to play. I shall play till I want to. Today is Sunday. So Mala is telling that I like to play. Let them go away. I love to play. I shall play till I like. Today is Sunday. Mala's mother comes looking for her. She is very angry. So Mala's mother gets angry. Mother, Mala, you have been playing for such a long time. Yesterday also you played the whole day. Now you must come home and study. So Mala's mother is telling that yesterday also you played for the whole day. Now again stop playing and now you must come home and study. Mala makes a face and speaks softly. Softly means not loudly. She gets angry with her mother. She makes a face and speaks softly to herself. Study. 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 That's what grown-ups want me to do. So Mala is telling, study, study, study. It is what grown-ups want me to do. Mala and her mother leave the stage. Scene 2. Mala is leaving for school. Mala to herself. I don't want to go to school. I haven't done my homework and I haven't even memorized the poem for the recitation competition. I think I shall not go to school. I shall stay at home. So Mala is telling, in the scene 2 you can see that Mala doesn't want to go to school because she has not done her homework and she has not memorized the poem which she has to say for the recitation competition. And she's thinking that if she should not go to school and it is better for her to stay at home. Now, do you think it is right on Mala's part to skip school? Now, do you think what Mala is doing is right? Mala smiles and walks up to the bench in her garden. She throws her bag on the bench and settles on it. Suddenly, she sees ants near her feet. So, now Mala's she goes up to the bench in her garden. So now she is in the garden and she is throwing her bag there and she sits on the bench and she sees ants near her feet. You can see in the picture. Mala, dear ants, will you play with me? You see, all my friends are in school. They play only in the evening and that too for a few hours. I love to play. In fact, I can play the whole day. So Mala is telling the ant, my friends are all gone to school. Dear ants, can you please play with me? And that only for few hours that we are able to play in school. I love to play. In fact, I can play the whole day. The ants pay no attention to her, but the ants did not pay attention, did not listen to her. They continued to work. One hand look up and replies, but one hand is looking up and replying to Mala. Hand, not now, not now. We are busy. Don't disturb us. We are collecting food for the winter. So one hand is saying that don't disturb us. We are very busy. We are collecting food for the winter. We are storing food for the winter. Mala, but isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous means funny. Isn't that funny? Winter is far away. Come friends, let's play. So Mala is telling the hand, why all are saying like this? Winter is early coming. Come friends, let's play. And if we play now, we will not be able to collect enough food. We will play with you, but only after we finish our work. So what did the hand say? If we play now, then we will not be able to finish our work and we will not have enough food. So we will play with you only after we finish doing our work. The hands continue with their work. Now the hand is doing their work. Mala softly to herself, how foolish these ants are. But what shall I do now? With whom shall I play? So Mala is telling to herself, what foolish ants these are. Why are they not playing with me? With whom again shall I play? Mala sits on the grass and looks around. She spots some squirrels running to and fro. She runs to the squirrel. So when Mala sits on the grass and she was looking, she saw some squirrels which are moving here and there. And she ran to the squirrel. Mala, squirrels, will you play with me? The squirrel does not pay any attention. They are very busy with their work. One squirrel looks up and replies. So as usual, Mala asked the squirrel, will you play with me? But all the squirrels were very busy. But one squirrel replied to her saying that, replies to her, Squirrel, sorry, this is not the time for us to play. We are collecting food for winter. What about you? Don't you have any work to do? So what is squirrel say? What is squirrel say to Mala? Sorry, it is not time for us to play now. We are collecting food So please please leave us. Don't you have any work to do? So the squirrel is asking Mala, don't you have any work to do? Mala, I do have enough work. See, what did Mala say? I have work. I have to read 3 chapters for English. In English, I have to read 3 lessons. 2 from environmental studies and do 10 sums. Yeah, she got to do 10 sums and memorize 2 poems. She study 2 poems also. But you see, I have lot of time, so I can play with you now. See, Mala is saying, I have a lot of time. Will you play with me now? The squirrels look at each other, smile and run away. But the squirrels just ran away. Mala, these squirrels are no fun at all. I must look for someone else to play with. So Mala is telling that these squirrels, they are not at all funny. I must look for someone else to play. Mala spots some bees on a sunflower. She walks up to them. Suddenly Mala saw some bees sitting on the sunflower and she goes near them. Mala, dear bees, let's play a game of hide and seek. One bee looks up and replies, Bee, no, we don't have any time for your game now. We are collecting honey. So Mala also saw a bee sitting on the sunflower, and as usual, Mala asked the bee, will you play with me? So what did the bee reply to Mala? The bee said that, sorry, I am not able to play now because we are collecting honey. Mala, but you can do that later. Today is such a sunny day. So what did Mala say to the bees? Today is such a sunny day, you can do your work later. Bee, it is on a sunny day that all flowers bloom. If we play today, how will we fill our hives with honey for winter? So what did the bee say? Bee said that it is on a sunny day that the flowers will bloom. Bloom means fully open. So now if we play, then how will we collect honey? We will play only after we have completed our work. Mala, no one knows how to enjoy. Why should they work on such a beautiful day? So Mala is telling why all are busy. Why should they work on such beautiful day? They can easily play today and work some other day. Anyhow, I shall play alone. Now Mala decided that she is going to play now alone. Mala plays till she is tired. She goes inside the house and tells her mother what happened in the garden. Her mother is angry. Now Mala, she She played alone and she is tired, and she went inside the house and she told her mother that what she saw in the garden, and her mother is now angry. Mother, Mala, how many times I have told you to attend the school regularly? So mother's getting angry with Mala and saying, I told you to go to school regularly. There are very few days left for your test and assignment. See, there are again only few days are left for your exam. When will you study? When are you going to study? Mala, there are still 10 days left. So Mala said that there are 10 more days. 10 days is a lot time to study. Don't worry, mummy, I will start studying soon. So Mala is telling, mummy, don't worry. 10 more days are there, I will study. I will study soon. Do you think Mala will start studying soon? Scene 3. The 10 days pass very quickly. The day of the first test is tomorrow. Now 10 days pass now. The first test is tomorrow. Mala, oh mummy, what shall I do? I have not studied at all. How will I attempt the question? So Mala is telling, mummy, what shall I do? I have not studied anything. How will I write the answers? Oh, how I wish I had listened to you, the ants, the bees and the squirrels. I am in deep trouble now. See, Mala is telling, I should have listened to my mother. I should have listened to the ants, squirrels. Now what shall I do? Scene 4. Mala is sleeping on the bench. Mala, I am in deep trouble. Trouble. Mala gets up. Her face is wet with tears. She rubs her eyes and looks around. Mala, oh, it was a dream. I am so thankful. Suddenly, when Mala got up from the sleep, she understood that it was only a dream. This dream has taught me a lesson. So, what did Mala say? That this dream has taught me a lesson. Now, I know how important it is to do all our work on time. Now, I know it is important to do all our work on time. We should not keep it for tomorrow. From now on, I will make a timetable for all my activities. So Mala decided to keep a timetable for all the activities, for all the work. In that way, I will be able to give enough time to all the activities and games, so that I will get enough time for my activities and games. Today I promise that I will spend my time properly and not waste it. So Mala took a promise. From today onwards, I will not spend my time. I will not waste my time. Today I will spend my time properly and I will not waste it. I have learned the value of time, and Mala has now learned the importance of time. The moral of the lesson is, time is precious. Do not waste it. Those who waste time will never become successful. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, you should not waste time, because once time spent, you will never get it back. So those who waste time, they will never become a successful person in life. I hope you all understood the moral of this lesson. Please go through this lesson. Please read twice. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel, and please, if you like my teaching, please send your comments. Okay, and please give a thumbs up. Okay children, I'll meet you in the next class. Until then, bye.